There are few ways out of bondage. Bloodshed and war is often the result. But founding fathers, they learned a better way, realizing that a creator is always above and greater than that which he creates. They established a 3-vote system by which informed citizenry can control those acting in the name of government. To be a good master, you must always remember the true pecking order or the chain of command in this nation called the United States of America. Number 1, God created man. Number 2, man, that's me and you, created the Constitution, our forefathers. Number 3, Constitution created government by the people and for the people. Number 4, government created corporations, etc., etc., etc. The base of power by our forefathers was created that we the people, but unfortunately, my friends and my enemies, it's been lost. It's been lost by us and stolen and given into the hands of the corporations, the military-industrial complex, and the puppet government. These leaders are acting in the name of government as politicians, bureaucrats, judges, lawyers, corporations, etc. As a result of this, my friend, America has begun to function like a democracy for many years, rather than of a republic in which it was founded on. Unto the republic in which we stand. If you can't remember it, go look it up. But now, not only is a democracy has diminished, which it was a republic and supposed to be a republic to this day, now it's become a despotism of socialism and communism. It's no longer what it was founded to be by our founding fathers, that on the providence and the hand of God came over. Study your history and look it up. You can't take it out of there. Of course there were founding fathers that were crooked. Of course there were founding fathers that didn't live right. Of course there are people today that didn't live right. But the providence of God is what allowed us to have this nation called the United States of America, unto the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. But the problem is we have set back and we've allowed it to become a despotism and a communist, socialist, fascist regime that have pushed us into a corner. We don't even have a citizen of the United States as President of America anymore. How far have we let it go, my friend? How low has it gotten? We have sent, and I say we because every one of us stood by and let it happen. We have sent our soldiers, women and men, to fight unjust wars, and their blood has been shed and they've been killed, and foreigners have been killed, and all they wanted was to be left alone. And our soldiers have died. Yes, they were patriotic. They were obeying the orders of the President and Chief of the United States under George Bush. And then the false promises of this hypocrite alien that y'all put in office and allowed in office, that is not even a citizen of the United States, that won't show his birth certificate for nothing because he don't have one of the United States. Whether you're a hypocrite, a heathen, or a Christian, you can't argue with the points I'm giving you. We've allowed our soldiers, women and men, to die. We allow the family members of our soldiers to be put in America and live in slum and scum, while Nancy Pelosi's bitching and griping about a bigger plane. That plastic-faced puppet. American people, it's time. It's time to say no more. This nation does not function any longer on what it was founded on. And I don't care how many years go by or how many centuries. Let me explain something to you. Whether you believe God or not, I'm going to quote it. I'm not going to be a hypocrite and separate patriotism from God. I'm not going to separate current events from God. You got to at least respect me enough when I tote my Bible around and say who I am, that I put them together and don't separate them. That makes me not be a hypocrite. But let me explain something to you. The Bible declares Let me just put it right. The wicked will be turned into hell, and every nation that forgets God. Let me read on before I show my face today, because I'm sick and tired of our soldiers dying in vain. Obama's going to pull the troops out. He is a lying piece of garbage that couldn't tell the truth if it slapped him in the face. He's a puppet of an elite, evil organization of people that don't care about me or you. Whether you're liberal, Democrat, Republican, whatever you are. They don't care about you. There's no such thing as Republican and Democrat. They're all about the same agenda, taking care of themselves, keeping their corporate jets while people can't even pay their water bill. The poorest man may in his cottage bid defiance to all the forces of the crown. King Obama, that is. It may be frail, its roof may shake, the wind may blow through it, the storm may enter, the rain may enter, but the King of England, or the king, this usurper, this antichrist, this false messiah, this illegal alien, Obama, may not enter. All his force dares not cross the threshold of this person's house. Inscribed on our hallowed Liberty Bell are these words: proclaim liberty throughout the land unto all inhabitants thereof. Government is not reason, I say. It is not eloquence, it is force like a fire. It is dangerous servant and a fearful master. Woe to those who decree unjust statutes and those who continually record unjust decisions, to deprive the needy of justice and rob the poor of my people of their rights. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. The only thing necessary for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing. Acts 5:29. We will obey God and not man. Those of you that don't believe the Bible, you can discount what I said if you want to. But you have to agree with the rest of it. Sin Time Watchman, Part 2 coming up.